What up, what up, what up? It's your favorite rapper, C Snappa, and welcome back to Journey to the Bag. If you are a returning subscriber, I want to say thank you and welcome back. And if you are new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button right there. Yep, that right there. And don't forget to hit the bell to keep up with our notifications. So, today I want to talk to y'all about why I am never going back to a 9 to 5. I know y'all probably like wondering, like, what do you mean? Like, how you feel like you could just, just quit whatever your job and just not go back to working, right? How do you survive? Well, I am one that in my life, I've had a lot of different jobs, and I've never been able to really hold down jobs. You know why? Because I always felt like I want to be my own boss. So it was hard for me to hold on to jobs because it wasn't something that I was interested in. I worked at Burger King, I worked at McAllister's, I worked in security. I did so many different jobs, y'all, I can't even remember everything. But one of the main things that I always said to myself was, I just want to be my own boss, I always spoke it, I manifested it, as you will. We always talk about manifestation. Well, that was something that I always was big on manifesting, that I wanted to be my own boss. So in a previous video, I talked to you all about how the last job that I had was a security job, and I worked that job for maybe about maybe a year. I ain't gonna lie to you. Before I was just really like, you know what? This is it. I don't want to do this no more. But me personally, my biggest thing, I know a lot of people are not really in a position to just be like, you know what? I quit my job. You got to survive. You got to you got to pay bills. You got to have things that you have to do, right? I get that. I totally get it. But the biggest thing is stepping out on faith. You got to step out on faith and be like, you know what? I'm going to trust God and know that if I do this, if I take this step, He's going to help me to get to this next step. You feel what I'm saying? But you also have to remember, too, that faith without works is dead. So you can't just quit your job and just expect something to just fall into your lap. That's not how this thing works. As I was working my different jobs, I had side hustles, you know what I'm saying? So I was doing DJing, I was graphic designing, I was doing dreads, I was club promoting. I had so many different hustles on the side to where I began to perfect those crafts, and it put me in a position to where when I was ready to say, you know what, I am over working this 9 to 5, I was already set up to where when I quit my job, I was in a position to where I could afford to pay my bills, take care of my home, and still be able to live comfortably. I'm never going to tell you to just walk in your job tomorrow and be like, hey, you know what? I'm out of here. Don't do that. But you have to create the path that you want for your life. Find something that you're good at. And sometimes people don't even realize that they're good at things. Like, one thing I never knew is that graphic design will be one of the main things that pay my bills. I never thought that in a million years. I didn't go to school for it. It was something that I just picked up. It was something that I saw, and I got into it, and I enjoyed it. And so with me enjoying it, I began to perfect my craft to where I literally, every second of the day, I was trying to learn about how to better myself as a graphic designer, how to keep up with what's going on with the new waves and everything like that. Because being a graphic designer, people think that it's easy. I am not one of those people that just take a template and I'll be like, oh, I'm just gonna switch this out and then that's graphic design. That's not what we call graphic design. I literally create everything that I do from the ground up. I'm literally sitting there sometimes for hours, and it may take me hours to build from the ground up on, say, for example, a flyer. Some people think that, oh, I could do this. This is easy. Well, no, it's really not when you are a real graphic designer and you're really creating from the ground up. It's not. Anybody can take a template and slap some stuff on there and call, and call it a day. But that's not what I do. I'm literally actually working and putting in the work to give you quality work, to give you a flyer that does not look like everybody else's, to really put that time into it. I also do cover arts for artists. You know, so artists come to me with different ideas that they have for their cover art, and I have to literally sit down and put that thing together. Not only do I do that, but I'm also a videographer. So I shoot videos, I shoot music videos. Yes, I shoot music videos. And even with shooting music videos, I had to literally sit down and learn certain things. You have to learn the settings of how your camera should look. You have to learn how to edit and really give the best quality work to your client that you are trying to, you know what I'm saying, put out there, because you always have to remember that this is your work too. When you give this work to your to the artist that's, you know, maybe paying you, you still have to remember that your name is attached to that too. So the goal is to give that client the best product that you can give them, because what that in turn does is bring in more clientele for you, especially if it's a dope video. So one thing I pride myself on is I try to stay updated on the newest graphics that's going on in the videos. Like, no one's really shooting basic videos anymore. If you pay attention, a lot of videos are run and gun videos, which some people may know what that is, but some may not. But run and gun video is basically pretty much, I'm gonna jump up and out, let's just jump up and shoot a video, you know what I'm saying? It's like literally like a one scene, you know what I'm saying, type of video, where you basically as the videographer have to bring that visual to life. Because if it's one scene, then you have to find, you know, different like spots and locations and angles and things like that to really make that video interesting enough to want to make the audience want to watch and pay attention and keep their attention, you know what I'm saying? So well, what do you do with that type of video? Well, you can do a lot with that type of video, but it's all in you as a videographer and as an editor. And let me just be clear. Let me clear that, because you do have some videographers that are not editors. And then you have some editors that are not videographers. I am one of those that do both. I am a videographer and I sit down and I edit the video up too. So I'm on double duty constantly, because I have to learn the best ways to shoot, and as well as learning the different graphics and things like that to throw and put into the video to bring it to life. So the pressure is a lot more on me and someone like me, because we are on triple duty, if you will. And then I also, like I said, I DJ. So DJing is something that I kind of always wanted to learn how to do, because I really didn't see very many female DJs coming up. But I seen a few, but it wasn't a lot of us. DJing has always been a male-dominated industry. So I started hanging out with my bro, DJ Ty. He was the first person that really actually took out time with me to actually show me how to DJ. And my brother bought me a DJ board for Christmas one year, and it's been up ever since. So even with that, I was constantly trying to perfect my craft on that and learn how to do different things with that. The DJ world, though, is so crazy, because you have so many different elements and so many levels to it. You have DJs that have really been DJing from the crates. And when I say the crates, that means like the records. You know, nowadays they have cheat codes for DJs where you can just hit a sync button and call it a day and sync the songs together and keep it moving. No, back in the day, DJs were really DJing. Like they didn't have, it wasn't no such thing as a sync button. They was really putting records on the tables, and they was really scratching, and they was really doing all of that, you know what I'm saying? So nowadays it's a lot of more DJs coming out that don't really know about the history and how people did it back in the day. And so I was one that had the luxury to study up under somebody that started from the crates, which DJ Ty, you know what I'm saying? He was one that started from the crates, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, he really taught me a lot with learning how to do that. And I appreciate that, because he saw what I was trying to do, and he was like, let me, you know what I'm saying, let me teach you a few things. And he did. And so with him doing that, it has paid off. I have really had a lot of DJ gigs. I do a lot of private parties. I'm more of a private party type of person. I love doing private and intimate parties just because it's not too many people. They enjoying themselves. I have done club events before. I've DJed open mics. I've done weddings. I've done birthday parties. So I've done a lot when it comes down to DJing. I've done a lot of professional events where I've done a DJ for the city before. I've made a lot of money off of DJing as well. So I literally am one that have several different hustles, several different things that I do, to where I was able to say, you know what, I don't need a 9 to 5. If I focus and zone in on these things that I actually love to do, I don't never have to work another day in my life, because this, what I'm doing now, does not feel like work. It doesn't feel like work, and I enjoy that because I can make money doing something that I love to do. So if you are somebody that has a talent, or you might not even think that you're good at it, and it might be something that you want to do, but you never even tried to do it, how about just try it? Step out and try it. You never know that this might be the field for you. It might be something that you may be able to later quit your job and fully make money off of that. I encourage anybody that's working a job that you're bored with, you're tired of, you don't want to be there. Like I said, I'm not going to tell you to just walk in there and be like, I quit tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Don't do that. Because if you ain't got no backup plan, I advise you not to do that. And y'all not going to blame that on C Snappa. Something about some C Snappa told me to walk in my job and quit. No, I did not say that. What I'm saying is, if you got a talent, focus on that talent. Because you never know, that talent that you have may be your out. This might be the thing that actually be able to allow you to quit your job and do this full time. That's pretty much it. That's what I wanted to talk to y'all about today. And I appreciate y'all for joining me on today. As always, please make sure y'all continue to subscribe. Hit the subscribe button, hit the bell, and keep up with all notifications. And also, don't forget to follow me on my Instagram at official_C Snappa, on my Facebook, C Snappa, and on my TikTok at official C Snappa. Thank y'all for joining in with me today, squad. I'll tap in with y'all next time.
I be getting to the bag. I be getting to the bag. Everywhere I go, I blow it. Stuntin' on them and they know it. I be getting to the bag.